exposed. 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 Hashtag drama alert. There's news to expose. Hashtag breaking. SS Sniper Wolf has a vagina. More on that at 11. Vagina. Hey guys, it's scarce here. Lots of news today. Lots of exposure. And double upload. Expose. 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 Expose.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I am completely pissed. I was gonna write a script for this video. Why am I still getting hate?
Hey, what's up guys, it's Scarce here, and so from now on, I'm going to report the news. Let's go inside the stories!
Expose, 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 expose. You're exposed. You're exposed. You are exposed. Expose, 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 expose. You are exposed, sir. I'm going to expose you. Expose you. Oh my God, expose you. Expose, 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 expose. It's time for some exposure. Some exposure. Some exposure. Ah, expose. Expose myself to you. To you. To you. E-X-P-O-S-E. Expose. 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 Ah. Expose. 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 Exposed. 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 Hashtag drama alert. There's news to expose. Hashtag breaking. SS Sniper Wolf has a vagina. More on that at 11. Vagina. Hey guys, it's scarce here. Lots of news today. Lots of exposure.
Today, ladies and gentlemen.
Double upload. Expose.
And then I don't actually think these people wonder why, but then they wonder why they get fucking roasted. They wonder why they get roasted. They wonder why their name comes out of my mouth. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. Now, should I even be talking about this right now? No, of course not. My editor already, justifiably so, and he was right. I won't make a video on this.
I was gonna write a script for this video.
Like a normal
Why
video.
am I still getting hate?
I was like, just leave it alone, man. Just let him do. I know the music's still on the screen, and the title screen is still on. You know I have to have the dramatic fucking effect when I come in, man. Come on. No, I'm not talking about Keemstar. I would say if I was talking. I'm going to say who I'm talking about. It's the Quartering. Of course it's the Quartering. Why do you talk about me? I only talked shit directly about you, even though I had you blocked on Twitter. So today I posted a review. You should actually check it out. It's actually, for a review of mine, it's actually doing fairly well. My reviews usually don't do well because I haven't really reviewed shit until fairly recently again. In the past 10 years, Hisense sent me out an excellent TV to review. Now, this isn't a surprise to apps. Oh, we have 2 super chat cherry poppers. Nerd Gamer. Ah! Thank you. Hey, hey, Horace Daddy. It's my 27th. Can you get 5 farts? Of course you fucking can get 5 farts, man.
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
You got 6. Ha ha! And we're going to talk about OnlyFans, too. We're going to talk about OnlyFans. We're going to get into OnlyFans. Oh, TLC TVs with Roku are fantastic. They're one of the best budget performers out there. That 8K TV they have, which I don't care about the 8K. I'm so burnt out on gaming. Don't feel like I've been there. I've been there. I want a game now. It's just I have so much other shit on my fucking plate that, you know. But anyway. So, again, this was actually something that was sent to me. It was replied to me. And it was funny because I saw some people saying it in my review. I had no idea. I swear to my fucking kids, I had no idea that the quartering even said this yet. I saw people saying, you got paid for the review because you get to keep the television. What people don't realize is, and for people who aren't in the YouTube space, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, and I'm not going to be a demeaning prick to you. When you get a product, there's numerous reasons that you just keep. 99.9% of the time you get to keep it. Does it color the review? No, because here is the thing that what people don't realize. One, you're not allowed by law to take a payment, like a cash payment. Like, they can't put money in your account. You can have an affiliate link. You have to say it's an affiliate link. Which, fun fact, even though I said it's an affiliate link in my video, it's actually not an affiliate link. It's links that Hisense gave me. They're not I don't make money off those links in the description. I don't know why I said it's a fucking affiliate link. I probably should have cut it out. Oh well. No sane YouTuber is gonna ruin their credibility to say a product's good that isn't. None. They're not gonna do it. One, when it comes to getting payments to review something, that's against the law in the States. You'll get a fine from the Federal Trade Commission. And 2, if you get a product, no one's going to just go, hey, I'm going to put my entire reputation. There's a couple people that would because they're fucking idiots. They're not going to put their entire reputation on the line to say something that is not good is good. Because then people are going to buy it and be like, yo, I trusted your review and this thing's a piece of shit. Third, this is the real kicker. There is no fucking way that I am going to repack up a 65-inch TV, which Hisense does not expect. This says no shade on them whatsoever. Even just to pack it up and have like UPS pick it up would be, it's a pain in the ass. So here's the thing. I won't. If someone, like, I'm actually dealing with that right now. I'm obviously not going to name the product, but a company sent me a product. It was so shitty, in my opinion. I saw some other people reviewing it, but I won't name the product. I don't want to go any specifics about it. That I'm like, no, I don't even want people accidentally buying this fucking thing. And usually when they say it has to be returned, I'm like, I'm good. I don't sell the shit that I get to review anyway. I don't sell it. I don't think I've ever sold anything that I've gotten to review. I even have like first-gen fucking Ryzen processors that I don't use anymore that I got to review from like 2017 in my closet. But this company is from China, and I initially sent it back via DHL, and then it was like, oh, you need to fill out all these import forms or export forms or whatever for customs, and I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck you're even sending me. Like, that's why they give the samples, because it would be another job, especially because I'm starting to review more stuff. It would be another job to sit there and pack the shit up, get the labels on it, either set up a schedule to pick up or bring it back that's why it doesn't happen. It's not that people are like, I just want, like, where I had that TV up, I had an X900H, a Sony X900H. I didn't need a television. I have you know what I'm saying? But I wanted to do a review. I think the review came out great. It's one of my better reviews, at least for my channel. And that's how it goes. And just like when people were saying about Sunpie too, it's like, oh, she's just pretending that she got that the Soulja Boy console so she could be like, no logical. Yeah, there's always that FaZe Clan fuck that's going to do something, which then the stereotype gets out there that's what YouTubers do. But 99.9% of them, that's probably a conservative number, won't do that because it's just not worth your reputation. It's not worth all the other headaches that will come along with it. You're better off just being honest. Well, anyway, I had the quartering blocked. I unblocked him too, and I fell for the bait, which my editor is right. I am falling for bait, which is what he wants. So holy super chats. I'm giving a story here. I'm so burnt. So finally got the second shot. No reaction yet. Yeah, you may feel something tomorrow, or you may feel nothing. Did you see the new Saints Row reveal? I did not. I saw Mudahar posting something about it. Dude, again, I was out the whole day. I prefer Apple TV. Also, YouTube's app is derping. Yeah, I see YouTube down trending. What the fuck is going on? I saw that down on Twitter. Rich, tutorial for adjusting light and sound properly. I spent hours doing it. Also always comes out bad. I don't know. Well, here's the thing. I'm literally just going from the HDMI out into a capture card from my camera. So I'm using the same lighting setup so that's why mine looks good. It's not that I'm some lighting genius. I had someone who's literally a filmmaker doing this. Rich, we may not always agree on everything, but I don't want to see you fail. Hold those close to you. Life is too short to take for granted. Of course, man. Carlos, OnlyFans is coming. Speaking of OnlyFans, we'll talk about that in a second. The last time I was about to say the last time I tried OnlyFans. Like I said, fun fact, I've never actually subscribed. I was tempted to once. Rich and Soulja Boy. Oh, yeah, dude, I'm sure he's a big fan of mine right now. I'm sure he's just Rich. So the only time I had an experience was actually Black Friday of 2014. They actually had, and this at the time was a really good deal, they had a 4K TV with HDMI 2.0, which back then that wasn't even guaranteed. Like HDMI 2.1 isn't guaranteed now. And I bought it, and it was meh. So I brought it back. But again, that was 8 years ago or 7 years ago now. Hey, Rich, I had Stanley Kendall as a substitute science teacher in middle school. I wish I was joking. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah.
That's him. There's no way in hell that Jeremy doesn't know exactly how these things work. Yeah, of course he's gaslighting me. I know that. I'm falling for the bait. But what the thing is, just like that one time when he quote tweeted me saying, "Dude, why are you responding? What do you follow?" I'm like, no, dude. When you quote tweet somebody, you get a notification. You fucking idiot. Like, if you're gonna do a sick burn, you have to know what you're talking about. And the thing, I see your channel's growing in reverse. I'm like, dude, I don't care. I still have a base that supports me here, and I still get the viewership on my other channel per video that I upload, man. That's fine. Like, I know I'm actually, here's the thing I will say. I had no idea that video was going to get as many views as it did. I thought maybe I'd get, like, at most between 80 and 100,000 views talking about Jeremy in that video, and it grew its own legs. Shockingly, I didn't get as ratioed as I'm sure he probably would have liked. It's at way more likes than dislikes, even though there's a shit ton of dislikes. I'm not trying to downplay that, and I think that bothers him too. Kind of what happens when I have evidence, Jeremy, that you're being a piece of shit. Like, I'm sorry, man. Like, yeah, your devout followers are still going to find a way to try to make you look good, but there was even like, oh man, I'm a fan of a quartering, but yeah. Like, yeah, dude, you really went off the fucking rails, and I called you out on it. Sorry. You know what I mean? Like, when you show evidence of you totally being hypocritical and doing exactly what you're supposedly against, people are going to be like, yeah, you're kind of being a douche. Rich, I think I'm addicted to Far Cry. Also has the most useless and ignoble microtransaction. Yeah, dude, games like that don't need microtransactions. I know microtransactions are here to stay. I give up, but when games like that have them, it pisses me off. Halo Infinite is coming December 8th. I heard about it. I kind of wanted to give... Hisense didn't ask me, but I'm still credit where credit. I gave him the day for the video to have the breathing room. Well, with its soon-to-be scalped Series X Halo Infinite Edition console. That's why they're make sure it comes out this holiday season, because they want people to buy the console for the holiday season. I wish they would delay it. I think it would be fine to be delayed, but whatever. Twitchaholic, I missed your... What do you think of... What do I think? Dude, I totally responded to your super chat, like, in 4K. You know? So, yeah, I'll probably end up getting that console, doing an unboxing on it. No, don't be apologize that you're late, Deadeye. Again, I always say this to people, I'm here for you, not the other way around. So anyway, with all that being said, let's have a little fun here. Again, I'm not going to make a video on my main channel about this. It's not worth that, but it does make for good banter. So apparently, well, no, he doesn't know how reviews work because he's a fucking anti-SJW pearl clutching clown. So no company probably wants to work with him at all. If a company gives you a 65-inch HD TV valued at $1,000, you don't really get to say the review you are doing in which you claim it's the best budget TV in the market. I said it was a good value. Secondly, are you really that stupid and not know how I explain? How do you have 1 million+ subs? Again, I don't think... Has he ever done a review of a tech product? I don't think he ever has. Jeremy, and the thing is, like I said, someone sent me this tweet. That's how I got this. And I replied back to him like, dude, if you question the ethics of my review, you're more than welcome, man, to call the Federal Trade Commission. I left the number there. Call him up. Call him. Go ahead, man. Call him up. Left you. That's their actual phone number, bro. Give him a holler. I know you won't because I know you're either really stupid and don't know how this business works, or you were just like someone said, you were gaslighting me to get me to respond, which I did. Not going to make a video. I'd even post it on live streaming on my main channel. This is why your name comes out of my mouth, you fucking moron. Look, why does Review Tech USA always talk about me? I don't know, because you like pulled a vet. Like when Keemstar did it, at least there was some wiggle room for him to say when he was. I know he was talking about me with when I had my Patreon. This is back in 2016, but it could have just been a coincidence when I had a Patreon tweet that his tweet under it was calling out people who have followings who have Patreons. Kind of a coincidence, but okay. But you're talking about, first off, it's a 4K TV. So maybe, Rich, I was talking about another reviewer that had a HD TV, not a 4K one in 2021. Like, your name is coming out of my mouth. Why am I going to talk about you? And you are someone with hundreds of thousands of followers on Twitter and over 1 million+ subs. And it's not like I'm just responding to a troll. When someone like you, an idiot like you, puts out FUD like this, I believe FUD is the right term, that I'm shilling for a television, when I assure you I'm not, and there was an X900H on my wall before I put this up. I didn't need another TV, but I thought it would have been interesting to review. I'm going to respond. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Now, did you want me? I'm sure you wanted me to respond. I'm sure this was bait and, like someone said, gaslighting. But here it is, man. This is why your name comes out of my mouth. I know you're. Look, you could say, that video didn't get as ratioed as you wanted it to, dude. Yeah, there's thousands of dislikes on it, but there's still more likes than dislikes, and I know that hurts your ego. I know it does. I know that's why you always bring up numbers. That's why you always bring up that you have more subs. That's why you always bring all that shit up. But facts are facts. You were a hypocrite last time when I made a video on it and had the receipts to prove you were a hypocrite. And you're being an idiot again. You really don't know. You have to know. This had to be because you wanted to get in a reaction. There's no way you could be doing this shit as long as he's been doing it. And if he seriously is that naive, he's a fucking idiot. So I actually got that set today. Anyway. I got a million. I got a million. A million. Yeah, he got a million of what? Speaking of other clowns that I've talked about way too much. Remember when anti-SJWs and skeptics plagued? Now most of them became alt-right. Yeah, remember when like everyone was like beating off to Sargon of Akkad in Milo, Indianapolis? I think Sargon's still around to a degree, but I like you in the quartering, though his videos are a bit much. Look, man, I'm not telling you not to dislike him, but when you sit here saying, now the argument can be rich. Would MKBHD respond to something like this? Probably not. Almost guaranteed not. Even though, however, he did respond to, he actually talked about it on Joe Rogan when he called out Gal Gadot. That was brilliant. He called out Gal Gadot talking about how much she loved her, what was it, a Huawei phone, I think? And it said, tweeted from my phone. He's like, he re-quote tweeted, he's like, sure loving that iPhone. You're sure loving that Huawei Android phone from your iPhone, huh? And she blocked him. Like, you can't take the heat. Get the fuck out of the kitchen. You know what I mean? Limited edition X series went live. Oh, of course it's sold out. The regular consoles are still sold out. Those Switch controllers, I got my pair today. I'm not going to open them up. I'm going to open a video. So, Brewy, yo, Rich, just supporting my favorite YouTuber. Giddy up. You're so luscious. Just got off work. Horse took it course with me. Keep killing it. Thank you very much, man. So, Jeremy, this is all I'll say about it, man. If you don't know how this shit works, God bless. You're a very lucky man to garner the viewership that you do with not knowing how simple things work within this field. But when you're trying to put out misinformation, saying that I'm not being ethical with my review, I'm going to call you out here, but I'm not going to make a video on him. Best of luck to you, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep that strong moral fiber that you have where you're anti-SJW, but will be the first to act like an SJW, be the first to try to cancel someone if you don't like them. No, I have not worn that. I rewashed this shirt a few times. The reason why you've seen so much of this shirt is because of that fucking... Every time it's like, I would get showered, get changed, and my editor would be like, and then it would be like, yeah, you need to fix this, or I had to redo a take, or my editor would be like, you screwed up something here with the video. I'm like, fuck. So I rewashed it again. This shirt is as clean as my hole, and my hole is clean too. It smells like fabric softener and sex. So I had to keep on, like, I get changed and like, Rich, you got to shit. I'm like, fuck. So I had to go wash the shirt, put it back, dry it, put it back on. So yes, I have been, but the shirt has been washed numerous fucking times. It's not that I'm, not bathing or washing my holes. The review video was perfect. Maybe look into the TV. The right amount of horse was solid review. Thank you very much, man. I applaud you. Keep up that kind of content coming. Yeah, we put a lot of work into that review. We put a lot of work into it. And like I said, I did lie about something, Those are not affiliate links. I say in the video they are affiliate links. I didn't mean to do that. It's not that but I don't make even money off those links. The only thing I'm making off that video, like any other YouTube video, is ad revenue. Do I get to keep yeah, I say because they sent me a TV. That's it. I'm not going to destroy and give an unethical and lie about a product. So, I mean, the video already has like 20-something thousand views. What happens if 5,000 of those people went to go buy the TV and I lied about everything and it's a piece of shit? How does that make me look? Terrible. Why would I do that? What's up, Camelot? You know what I mean? Yeah, what happened with YouTube? Everyone keeps... All right, so let's move on from this clown. It's over with. It's... Again, if he's losing sleep and he's truly... Jeremy, if you're truly concerned over if that review... maybe if it was ethical, man, by all means. I know you're really concerned and you're truly against cancel culture, and it's not like you would try to cancel anybody by digging into Facebook posts from over a decade ago to cancel them. Oh wait, you would. By all means, man, call the Federal Trade Commission, you fucking loser. Go ahead. Good luck with your channel, man. Keep doing what you're doing. It's not like one day it's all going to implode on you because everyone's going to eventually see through you. Oh wait, it is. But anyway, OnlyFans. We know what happened with them, right? We know what happened with OnlyFans, right? Hey, we want to make sure that we could get as much revenue as possible and not have any credit card companies drop us. And we're going to try to make OnlyFans television where people come to, pay for it to watch cooking shows, right? Because that's what everyone knows OnlyFans for. It's not like 99.9% of people don't sign up to OnlyFans to jerk off or whatever to their favorite creator. Oh, wait, they do. OnlyFans recently, I'll give the Cliff Notes paraphrase version of it, decided that they wanted to, make sure they offend as little Karens out there that don't want to, who probably don't even know who fucking OnlyFans is. And they were getting pressure from credit card companies. I know all that. They were gonna like, oh yeah, you could be nude, but even if it, so even if it's consensual and there's no one getting hurt and everyone is of legal age, no hardcore stuff on our platform. Even though that's what we're kind of known for. Like they literally canceled themselves. They literally fucking canceled themselves, and everyone was losing their minds. Like, what the fuck is going? Like. Not only do people that subscribe to people, like people who make a living on there, which I don't understand why people give a fuck if it's consensual, legal sex work is work, fuck off. I don't understand why we have this weird, well, I know why, but let's not get into it. But nonetheless, it's like, talk about shooting yourself in the foot. Not with a gun, but with a fucking bazooka pointed right at your fucking shin. It's like, you're canceling yourself. RTU OnlyFans win. Coming this week with Carlos. I've heard for a long time they don't like it. Kind of just happened where people were like, hey, OnlyFans. It just kind of like that wasn't their intention, but okay, but that's how your name grew. Like, do you know how many platforms? And look, it's. I mean, I'm sure there's people with nefarious purposes. I heard like there was some underage stuff going on. They had to shut down the accounts, but there's always going to be bad actors, and you just jump on top of it once you catch them. But you know how many platforms would kill to find a niche in a market that's monopolized by Twitch and YouTube and Facebook? Do you know how many people have been trying to be competitors to them in some way or carve out their own niche where they can make money? And OnlyFans found it. Okay, it's with sex, but who gives a shit? And now you're going to try to destroy that and become mainstream to compete with YouTube when no one says... I know it exists. I'm sure there's exceptions of channels that do have followings, but I've never fucking heard a fucking soul fucking once say, you know what, I'm going to OnlyFans to learn my new beef Wellington recipe. Never. But finally, someone there came back down to planet Earth and said, yeah, we're probably going to destroy our entire platform if we go through with this. We're going to suspend our policy change. Well, thank fuck. So today, I will make a video on. Thank you to everyone for making your voices heard. We have secured assurances necessary to support our diverse creator community and have suspended the planned, scares me they say suspended though, October 1st policy change. OnlyFans stands for inclusion. No, you don't. You stood for the fact that you literally saw your entire platform about to crumble and you knew you had to do something. And we will continue to provide a home for all creators. And official communications to creators will be emailed shortly. I actually need some seltzer. My voice is kind of dry right now. Bitter almonds, what's going on, man? I actually never had beef Wellington. I heard it's pretty good, though. Nobody wants their daughter on OnlyFans. But why are you judging what someone chooses to legally do with their life? You know, I have a daughter. Would I want to see her doing that? No. But at the same time, if she's an adult, it's her choice. You know what I mean? And I don't lose any respect for these women that do that. And what I heard too, and this is hugely important to me, is there were women that were doing things with actual men that liked the fact that OnlyFans, they didn't have to do that. So it kept a lot of these creators safe. Why is that bad? Why? I'm not happy. Well, I'm glad you're not in that camp. You know? And I don't understand. But that's the thing. There's this mind, like, why do we demonize something that, first off, if you're here, two other people had sex for you to be here. That's how human beings are created. So sex is a natural biological thing, but we've like demonized it through organized religion, through like, why do we make it out to be such a terrible thing? Sex is fucking great. And as long as you're doing it with someone of legal age and it's consensual, enjoy it. It's a good thing. I don't know anyone minus an incel or someone who has sexual dysfunction who would disagree with that. Like, is there anybody here that's, man, sex is so terrible. I hate having wonderful orgasms. Is there anyone doing that? Please write it in the, I hate sex. I'm sure someone will now to be a troll. I hate sex, Rich. I think it's terrible. I don't think there's anybody here except people who can't get laid that will say that. But it's not always temp, man. It's not always temp. And look, these are adult women, and it's their choice to do it. What is it? Why do we get to be the moral arbiters of it? Why did MasterCard get to be the fucking moral arbiter of this? You're like, give me a fucking break. I watch porn. Who doesn't? Like, am I going, oh, they're such degenerate? Like, give me a break. There is no man worth his salt willing to settle. I mean, it is what we could agree to disagree, man. I'm not, like, mad at you or anything, but like, who's like, oh, man, like, I just don't understand where sex may not be, but it is a private thing. That's why I don't talk about it very. Yeah, of course it's a private thing, but at the same time, there's a reason that the porn industry, even to this day, granted the dynamics of it changes, no one is going out to buy VHS tapes of it anymore, is still a multi-billion-dollar industry. I won't look at someone different because they make a living showing their titties on OnlyFans. I don't care. Why so many people do care just fascinates me. Playing AC Rogue while drinking a bit. AC Rogue is very... Isn't that the one... Wasn't AC Rogue originally made for the Vita? Yeah, I don't get VR. Like, I would never be like, oh man, I want some... Like, I rather wait to get the real thing than have a VR helmet on and start fapping. That was so funny. Wasn't there like some Japanese guy that was getting really into it and he was like air humping? I was just like, what horror am I watching? He has a VR helmet and he's like power thrusting the fucking air. He was power thrusting the air. Man, he was going balls deep into the imaginary hole. I think porn is being demonized, not sex. Having sex between married partners is celebrated in our puritanical... Not even really, though. Dude, because there's organized religions like, oh, you're having sex for pleasure, even if with your married partner. You're not supposed to do that. It's just supposed to be for procreation. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck off with that. AC Liberation was on the Vita. Okay. AC Rogue, wasn't that meant for... At the time, we were in the 8th generation of consoles, and that was on 7th gen only then? It was one of those ones that was, like, in that weird area. I think monetizing sex is not healthy for society. Why? But neither is drinking alcohol. Okay, I see where you're going. Or doing drugs. As bad as vices are, it's necessary for... It's not even that... But you're comparing an addiction to a natural urge. Like, you aren't born with a natural urge to want to blow a line of coke. You know what I'm saying? Whereas you're born with a natural urge to want to have sex. I missed a super sticker? Really? You get what I'm saying? It's different. I didn't miss a super sticker as far as I'm seeing anyway. No, I didn't. I didn't miss one. You troll you. Yeah, okay. It was. I knew it was a 7th gen title. Then I knew it was something where it was like, because I remember thinking like, why would you need a new console? I'm like, oh yeah, but bigger install base makes sense. I'll shut up. I don't know. Anyway, let me bring my screen up. We're done here. We're done. You could see my large beautifulness because I am large and I am beautiful. What's up, Gabrielle? Of course it can, but trust me, I know. Obviously, food can. I'm still like I've kept most of the weight off, but I'm still struggling with it. I get it. Anything can. Porn can. Video games can. That's why I used to get pissed off. Like, oh, people are getting addicted to video. I'm like, yeah, people could get addicted to literally. There's been a video. Strange addictions. Getting addicted. People could get addicted to eating toilet paper. There was an episode of that. It's a thing. There was a woman who was addicted to eating the foam from a mattress. And that's why I used to get like, oh, video games. Some people get addicted. I'm like, yeah, no shit. People get addicted to coffee. People get addicted to phones. People get addicted to buying headphones. People get addicted to shoving remotes up their fucking ass. Like, there's a guy who fucks his car. There was another, he was literally in love and would achieve an erection by looking at, it was like an 80s, like, GM car. I grew up in a very sexually strict household, and it wound up damaging me sexually. That's what it's a natural fucking thing. Now, of course, like, you know, limits, but it's a natural fucking thing. And so long as the key things are consenting and adults, I don't understand why anything beyond that are to you addictions. I'm addicted to corn in my hole being pecked out by a bird. Why do horses run on courses when they have to go through so many devices? I don't know. Played as Templar. Unity. Disaster overshadowed it. Ah, yes. That's the one where you would just see eyeballs in a mouth, and it was like a fucking horror. Yes, Unity. Good old Unity. That's when... I believe the story behind Unity was that was early on in the 8th generation of consoles, and Ubisoft, that was the reason why the original, I forgot that game that came out that they got really ripped on for it not looking good. There was a sequel to, no, not Assassin's Creed. Well, anyway, Ubisoft overshot what they thought the 8th gen consoles were going to be capable of, which I kind of don't blame them, because the base consoles were, in my opinion, underpowered even when they came out. So that game ran like shit because you had these anemic mobile jack workhorses, and they're sitting there trying to get like this whole big crowd of NPCs running on it. Watch Dogs. Yeah, that was, I mean, yeah, Ubisoft is known for making their games look a lot better in trailers or pre-release footage, but that was part of the reason with Watch Dogs as well. I don't want to say Watch Dogs 2 because then I'd be talking about the wrong game. Where remember we saw like the 2012, we saw the footage, and honestly the footage from the 2012 Watch Dogs looked like something we would see on like almost current consoles now. And then when the game came out, it looked like, oh God, I shoved marbles up my ass. Ooh, that's great to know. Yeah, that's kind of a mind fuck, Sean McCarthy. You're right. I see you. Like, that's like Ubisoft is a French company that made a game that takes place in French and hired English actors to voice the French characters. Welcome to, yes. At least people know which women have no self. All right, dude. Dude, sex work is the oldest trade in the world. It's never going to go away, but let people be their own moral arbiters with it. So long as it's legal and consensual, people are of legal age and it's consensual, I don't give a shit if you make money off of it. I don't care. To be fair, organized religion has create family structures, avoid STDs. Maybe. Yeah. If your religion encourages judging then it's time to rethink your faith. I don't even know if it's the religion themselves in a lot of cases. There is some organized religion I still hold can be quite cancerous. But I think it's like pre-notions that I don't know what, like human beings are fucking weird with sex. We are. We're obsessed with it, but then we try to sweep it under the rug at the same time. I just, that's one of the most baffling things I've always thought, even as like a teenager. I'm like, why do people freak the fuck out over this shit? Why people were freaking so hard over OnlyFans banning porn and rushing to sex workers' defense when free porn. But hey, man, they're making a lot of money for a reason. There's a lot of demand for it out there. There's a lot of fucking demand for it out there. Beggy Beg Beg is coming through. Fun fact, Beggy Beg Beg is an actual person, and initially because of her name, I thought she was a troll. But it has nothing to do with begging. Tossing my girlfriend's salad should not be demonized. Hey, man, have at it. If you and your girlfriend enjoy that, I could never... I just have no interest in eating a woman's butt. Anyway. High-value men, so do not allow intimate moments released to the world. A partner with a high body count is one that can lead to insecurity. I wouldn't care if I was with a woman who was on an OnlyFans. Now, I'm all about monogamous relationships, but that's me. So I wouldn't be like, if she was a sex worker, that wouldn't be my thing. But if she had an OnlyFans, it wouldn't bother me. Watch Dogs wasn't a bad... I heard it was decent. I personally didn't like it that much. I kind of got bored fairly quickly. What happened? Hold on. I will answer you after I'm done live streaming, period. I just wanted to get back to you now so you don't think I wasn't reading your message. Do I have to use the little boy's room? I knew I was going to have, because I'm drinking coffee. All right, let me go use the little boy's room real quick. I'll be right back. God damn it. Oh. Jesus and Buddha said to love and respect it's the religious zealots that twist. Yeah, and I don't get it. But even if you think, oh, God's going to make them burn. So you think God's going to make them burn in hell. Let God deal with it. Who the fuck are you? Anyway, I'll be right back, Death Metal Probe. I gotta use the little boy's room. Sorry. Mother Nature called, as always. Yeah, quick fap session. I'll be right back. All right, so this is real serious. I just came to a conclusion while I was taking a shit. I was looking at the thumbnail of the Hisense U7G video I posted today, and I do kind of look like DSP from Project 7 in the thumbnail when he was folding his arms in the intro. So I'm concerned about that. Yeah, but that is your take, man. You know, it's not a culture of apathy. I'm trying to think of the best way to word it. People have been paying for sex since we've been on this planet. It's just weird. I don't understand. Like, look, you could have your take, and I'm not diminishing your take. That's fine, but let people choose. I don't want a fucking credit card company being the moral arbiter. I don't know what the big deal is. Porn has always been a thing. If people want to pay to see a content creator's titties or cock, whatever floats your boat, or both, then have at it. Don't even understand why this non-issue is an issue. That's it. Yeah, I was like, I mean, I think what I did for the thumbnail folding and the smiling is fine, but I'm like, ooh, I kind of look like maybe John Rambo is going to come fist my ass in a minute. Well, that's what I think it is. I don't think the Tech Time team is in that camp. I don't want them to think that that's what. But yeah, there is that too. Like, what's her name? Amaroth. I don't know if she has an OnlyFans. Maybe she does. Someone literally burnt her house down, or it was arson. They said that it was and it's happened twice. Why do you care that much? Okay, you don't like so don't watch what she does. No one's putting a gun to your head. If she has an OnlyFans, I don't know. I have never signed up for an OnlyFans, which I keep saying. No one's putting a gun to your head to watch it. Why? Because you want some of that, and you're mad that you think you can never get something like that. That's also why too. Like, I guarantee you the Tech Time team is just like, all right, that's not my thing. That's it. And he goes on with his day. They make more than 5K a week. 5K a week is actually, I agree, Jeffrey. I agree. 5K a week is actually low money, man. Some of them make more in a fucking, and I do okay. Okay, I'm doing just fine. But they make more in a fucking month than I make in a year, some of them. Isn't Bad Baby, especially now that she's legal, isn't she like a multi-millionaire? Yeah, and that's all right. So fine. You are not a fan of, no pun intended, OnlyFans. You're not a fan of women doing. That's fine. I'm not saying you have to be. You never have to sign up for one. I haven't. Like I said, I've been tempted once, but I was like, not my thing. I may in the future. I don't know, but probably not. But if you're not into it, that's cool. Don't be into it. That's fine. But to go to someone's house, again, I don't even know, does Amaroth have an OnlyFans? I'm sure someone will tell me in the chat if she does or not. To go to someone's house and try to burn their house down because of how they make their living legally, even if it's illegal, like, then if you're concerned about safety, call the cops then. What are you doing? You're fucked up in the head. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Wolf Spider. Like that, just don't. Like, I could see you not caring. Just don't care. My take, I'll go to Pornhub. Pornhub's there. If I need the FAP, I'll just spread my cheeks to go to town on Pornhub or X videos or whatever. you know? Or hey, if I really need my fix, I'll go watch some quartering videos. For the love of fuck, I'm kidding. I'm fucking kidding. It's just what an interesting evening. I want to thank the quartering and OnlyFans for the content for here, though. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Hi, Rich. Ready to go to town? Damn right I'm ready. I'm always ready to go to town. Isn't there one I haven't been on in a while is X Hamster? Isn't X Hamster? Is that still a thing? What a weird name. X Hamster. Always like I was like, what is this? Like people putting gerbils up their fucking asses? Like I haven't been there. I've only been there a couple times. That's not my FAP site of choice. Abby has been to X Hamster a week ago. Breaking news. Drama Alert's gonna have a... I prefer Blur. She is a good-looking woman. Rich, she's transsexual. What do you... She's a good-looking woman. That doesn't... That's it. It's that simple. I don't agree with her takes from a political standpoint, mostly, but... Yeah, like, hey, it gets people's attention, though. X Hamster. Like, what the fuck? X Hamster? I'm drinking... Man, let me tell you something. You want to clean out your colon, drink black coffee. Man, black coffee just does it. Thank you, Turbo Express, for saying that I am a good-looking woman.
My jaw's hitting the ground.
My jaw's hitting the ground. The coffee, yeah, in the morning, man, it's a way to clear. I had a lot of... I'm surprised I'm not, like, shooting buckshot right now because I've had so much caffeine today. As much as I really wish I was a good-looking and slick female, I appreciate what I have in my own life. I'm not trying to be jealous, to say at least. Yeah, like... Let them make their money, man. Why are people knocking that hustle? As long as no one's getting hurt. Who knows, man? If I was a beautiful woman with big titties, I might make an OnlyFans too. Make that money. People are willing to pay for it if there's a demand for the product and no one's getting hurt. Give the people what they need. Why is this such a taboo thing? Is it just me, or did YouTube change the icons on the desktop site? Looks weird. I think I noticed that before. Let's take a gander. Let's take a gander with Dad. Starring Dad. Yeah, they did. Now they're like black and white. They're going for that super simple look. You're going to like the other. That's what human beings do. I remember like in the early 2000s, we were watching the Computer Chronicles, the gaming PCs from 2001, and like when they had apps, they were so like metallic and over. They were like too much pixel art was there, and like every button had so much detail, and it was like metal and looked like, so they were trying to make it as future look, and so we went too far in one direction. Now we're going into like where like everything is just like a line. Yeah, they did though, Peter, you're right. Kurt Schilling is what happens when idiots don't know when to shut the fuck up. Failed developer makes Soila Boy and Tommy. Yeah, he's a piece of shit. I was actually going to do a video on him, but it was such a deep rabbit hole that I decided not to. Because probably the video would have been demonetized anyway, and it wouldn't have gotten the viewership that I wanted it to get because it was demonetized. Because of what it was. He has Nazi memorabilia. He's anti-LGBTQ. What else is he didn't pay the checks that were owed to his employees, and he's still only paying. He's a piece of shit. I showed my grandma your live stream how to build a gaming PC in 2000, and she laughed when you said my jaw's hitting the ground. I didn't say that. That's from a Tommy Tellerico video where one of the influencers on there from the Intellivision channel. It's on their Intellivision channel. Said this.
My jaw's hitting the ground.
But you know, even though it's on the Intellivision channel, and I know I always talk about this, but it still pisses me off. And I didn't go to the individual creators' channels. People were saying I was being a big mean bully. Oh man, and the irony of the people that were saying that too. A person contributing to a culture of apathy towards sex workers is way more pathetic than the person selling sex. But yeah, I am a simp for. Yeah, like. And to try to diminish these women as like subhuman. What do you care what other people do with their money to get their rocks off? I just I'm sorry. You could just not be into it and that's fine. Or you could disagree with it. But if you're like, have your pitchfork out and you're totally like angry and like, get a fucking life, man. It's that simple. Get a fucking life. No, I would never get an OnlyFans. I'm not showing any holes. Who the fuck wants to see my holes anyway? And even if they did, no. I thought someone was saying something there. I don't know. But it's just weird how something that should not be a big deal. Home Depot. Set your nickname to Lowe's. Oh no, why are you don't? I'm afraid. I don't. Stay motivated Axe. Like the body spray. Why is Soulja Boy trying to become like a fucking like experience teaches you what to avoid. Failure teaches you what to improve. You should take your own advice, sir. You should take your own advice, man. Oh, imagine Rich with massive mommy milker. They don't even have to imagine. I got those saggy mozzarella man titties. Where will all those OnlyFans model be in 5 years? What is that your problem? Hopefully they're investing their money so their money makes money for them. If they go broke and they owe $200,000 to back taxes to the IRS, what is it that what's that your concern? Why are you concerned about what someone does? Like, don't take this the wrong way. I'm not concerned about what you do with your finances. I'm sure you're not concerned about what I do with mine. So if they don't plan out their money properly, that's their problem. If they do, great. If they don't, it's not my thing to worry about. Strong men, family men never settle. Be the Rock. You're being a moral arbiter for other people, man. Let them choose how they want to live their life, so long as it's not, as long as it's legal and consenting. That's all that anyone should care about. What your opinions or my opinion or anyone's opinions are beyond that, we can have them. I stated mine, you stated yours. But trying to put a wedge in between it, human beings are funny. When it benefits us, we want our freedom. But when we don't like something, we want to take away the freedoms from other people. Like that asshole who was yelling to an older woman who was on a train who was wearing a mask. 1776! It's like, you're talking about freedom, right? Cool. Okay, that's cool. So you're screaming at an old one. I wonder if the quartering covered this, by the way. He likes to cover things that are injustices, right? I'm sure he jumped right on this one, right? Let's place bets. Probably fucking not. But that's a perfect example. Like, oh, you're about freedom. So why are you why are you screaming he was like a 27-year-old or 26-year-old man who was screaming in a woman's face 1776, bullying her to try to stop her from wearing a mask. So so just stop with the facade that you're about freedom. You want everyone to live in the ideology that you think the world should be. That's what your world. So if someone's outside of that, you don't want freedom. You want a dictatorship where everyone just blindly, all right, you don't want to wear a fucking mask, don't wear a mask. If you're not vaccinated, you should, but whatever. But that's not freedom. She's free to wear a mask. You're free to be a fucking idiot, an unvaxxed idiot, not wear a mask. Go your separate ways. You screaming in her face, I'm surprised the guy didn't get knocked the fuck out. Like, that's freedom. You can disagree. You would be like, look, I don't agree with OnlyFans. It's not my thing. That's cool. But if you're trying, you can't say that you're for freedom if you would like to see something like OnlyFans get destroyed. You could disagree with it. It cannot be your thing. That's fine. But if you want to see it be destroyed, you're not about freedom. You want the world to follow your rules. You are a self-proclaimed, whether you realize it or not, you're a dictator. Meanwhile, I'm trying to pre-order the Halo Infinite Special Edition Xbox, and it seems like scalpers once again had a victory. I didn't even know about it. Yeah, so I'm fucked. I got a Series S. I got a Series X. I actually have 2 Series S's. I actually use one of them for, like, I have 2 PS5s. I got this boy. I actually use the digital one more. That one is like my guinea pig where I just like do stuff like for videos for it. Hopefully the next Infinity Ward COD is the next month. I actually think that the 2019 Modern Warfare is the best Call of Duty to come out in a very long time, but that's me. I remember in the Obama years when they legalized gay marriage and so many conservatives were freaking out. Ted Cruz called it It's amazing because they don't, and those are the same people when they're pissed off, like, I want my freedom, like, but 2 consenting adults, okay, they're the same sex, whoop-de-doo, want to get married. They're not allowed to. I thought you were about freedom. No, I'm not really about freedom. I'm a complete hypocrite. I'm only about freedom with things that I think are ideal. The world needs to live according to my standards. That's freedom. Fuck off. And fuck that piece of shit that was on the train. If you're about freedom, let her wear a mask. You don't wear one. You fucking degenerate piece of fucking garbage. Oh, that pisses me off. That is so anti-freedom. That's the exact opposite of freedom. I hate... Look, everyone, it's human nature. I'm sure in the past I've been hypocritical. We're human beings. We do it sometimes without realizing it. But when you're like blatantly hypocritical, like someone we were talking about earlier in this stream, it just makes my skin crawl and I can't stand it. The people who annoy me are the ones that demand other people to have like 20 kids and go on about birth rates. They should... Let's not even go into that one. I don't even want that. Even me right now, I don't want to touch that. You know what I mean? Hey, Rich, can you tell us another disaster date story or a horrific retail experience story or any OnlyFans related or small brain related? Well, I already went into a bunch of that stuff. One story I never included. I may have talked about this on my other channel in the stream probably like 2 years ago. Or maybe not at all. I don't remember. Still a good story. I haven't told it that often. There was a woman that I met on a dating app ages ago. This is before... this is like back in like 2011. And she looked okay, but it should have been a red flag. I mean, I have crooked teeth, but I have all of my teeth, and I brush my teeth at least 2 to 3 times a day. But she had pictures, and she wasn't smiling. And I should have known, like, I messaged her, and I guess she must have not saw my message, and she like messaged a few times without me messaging back, and I'm like, that should have been a red flag right there. So I'm like, whatever. You're not that far away from me. I'll go meet. We'll say hi. So I go meet her. She looked like the pictures. Wait for it, though. So she gets in my car. I'm like, oh, let's go get a coffee. And then she looks at me. She's like, sure, where are we going? She had like 2 fucking teeth. And they were fucking rotten. Rotten. I was like, oh God. That's a catfish. That and like that old woman who like she had a picture where she was like at least 20 to 25 years younger. And she showed up be like 70 years old in a fucking moo-moo. I'm like, oh God. She's like, well, what's the matter? What's the matter? I'm like, what's the matter? What's the matter? And I didn't say it. I'm like, yeah, man, this is when I still had that weird HP job that I had. She didn't look like she did meth, but doesn't matter. I'm like, man, I got a call for my job. She's like, oh, what, do you want to go for coffee? I'm like, no, I got to get going. We could do it. Like, she's like, oh, we'll do something another time. And then she tried to lean in for a kiss, and I'm like, no, I'm good. Talk to you later. I was like, oh, man. Like, that's a fucking catfish. That is a catfish. I know there's other neckbeards out there who decided to put my dating profile on the internet saying that I was catfishing. Nah, that was a catfish, son. Like, you could disagree with some of the things I said in my profile, but like, my pictures are new, and when you saw me, it would be me. Like, that was like, especially the movie, like, I expected a woman 20 plus years younger, and I got literally a grandma. That's a catfish. I swear I'm a grower, not a shower. I was in the pool, Rich. I was in the pool. Oh, dude, like, Peter, you ever hear of that, where the guy was in, like, a resort pool, and he didn't realize that you could see, like, they had glass under the water, and he was beating off? He was jerking off in the fucking water in the pool, and like a cop saw him, and the cop was like, what are you doing? He's like, what are you talking? Like, he thought no one could see him, so he thought he could just he's like, dude, under here there's glass. We see that you're jerking off. Human beings are incredible. Hey, Rich, I sent a super chat yesterday, but the stream crashed. Sorry. Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck happened. That wasn't a DDoS or whatever the people fucking call it now. DDoS. It wasn't that. I don't know what the hell happened. My software just derped, or it was either YouTube or, because I still heard Liana talking after it crashed. It kind of went south a little bit. But no, it wasn't a DDoS. I don't know what the fuck it was. It couldn't have been anyway because I was on a VPN. At this point, I would have kissed her. No. Dude, I would have caught, Lord knows what I would have caught, even pecking her on the fucking lips. Are you kidding me? Like, that's just gross. Like, I'm sure that shit happens all the time, too, man. Where some guy's just beating off in a fucking public pool. And he's like, oh, no one will catch me. So I could, like, because they're probably, like, checking out the women there or whatever. And it's just like, really, you fucking gross, disgusting. Just wanted to say I've been watching for a day, and I made a cartoon for you to show some support. I sent it in a Twitter message. All right, man, I'll check it out later. I have 2 different DM pools, and I'll check it out later. And again, anyone who was super chatted yesterday, that was beyond my control. I wish there was a way that YouTube would like do a backlog of each stream super chat. So if something like that, because you know what's even happened to is I don't even know what the fuck, like the stream doesn't even crash. I'm still streaming just like I am right now. And like it'll just refresh, and all of a sudden the super chats will magically disappear. Now, I'm caught up here, so it's not as big of a deal, but I'm not, when I have a guest on, you know, I won't be able to interact as fast with the super chats, so I kind of let it, you know, I'll go back to them later, or we'll have like a Q&A part of the stream where after whoever I have as the guest on, we're done talking. And that sucks. That happens. It's not like a rare thing, or at least it's not rare enough where it's not a concern. Like, that happens enough where it's like, come on, YouTube. You know, people are paying money because they want to, you know, talk with you and interact with you. And if, you know, I take pride in, like, there's a lot of streamers out there that I know, like, they don't, and it's not even that they're getting inundated with super chats. Like, you're sitting there answering questions and you have like 2 super chats on the screen and they just don't answer them. I'm one of the few that do that. And I take pride in that I try to be interactive with both the regular chat and super chat. And they should help me have the tools to do that. You know, you think hell comes across these models' heads? Why would they go to hell for doing something natural? Anyway. Oh, the floor is glass. It's been here pretty much. Pretty much, man. Yo, he thought he was good. That was the best part. You literally were people filming him as the cop went up to him. He's sitting there. I'm not going to make the gesture here, but he was fapping. And the cop's like, can I talk to you a second? You're jerking off right now. And the guy's like, what do you mean? What are you talking? I'm like, dude, there's glass here. It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. I mean, it's not amazing. It's actually horrifying, really, because I'm sure that happens way more than we even want to think about. But it just, that guy literally got caught in 4K. Oh, man. Drinking this coffee black. It's actually good. Has like a bold, smoky flavor. I've been drinking more black coffee lately. Because that's another thing. I put not that I put like heavy cream in my coffee, but I use like Coffee Mate. And that adds up, man. So I've been stopping that. Yes, the remaster, Aaron N., the remaster of Dante's Inferno would be lovely. That was a very underrated game. Everyone's like, oh, it's a God of War knockoff. I'm like, well, in theory, if you really want to get technical, you could go to like there was the Castlevania 3D action games that you could kind of say weren't they out before God of War? Yes, they were, actually. Castlevania, what was the PS2 one? Lament of Innocence was out before God of War. So you're going to say that God of War is a Castlevania Lament of Innocence knockoff? But, you know, because God of War blew up as huge as it did, everything was a God of War knockoff, you know? So I think it just kind of got, I'm not saying it was a perfect game, it wasn't, but it kind of got shoved into that, oh, it's just trying. Remember how every first-person shooter was a Doom clone? Like, I can imagine calling like a Call of Duty now a Doom clone. Like in the 90s, if it was from first person perspective, oh, this, like, even when they reviewed the games, it was a Doom clone. It was a Doom clone. It was a Doom clone. It was a Doom, like, it's not everything is a fucking Doom clone. I'm watching, like, anyway. Oh, man. Ever since YouTube decided to go the whole family-friendly route, there's barely anything good to watch, unlike the good old days. So thanks for keeping the entertainment I crave for. You're very welcome, Jester's Fortune. You're very welcome. I appreciate that. like Hexen and Heretic, everything that came out that was a first-person perspective after Doom. Quake on the Switch is awesome. I mean, obviously the Switch has more than enough overhead to run a game like Quake. But yeah, it's a great port. I know it was Modern Vintage Gamer actually that worked on that. He did a damn good job. Bro, I'm glad you're here. Also, man, you follow troll accounts? I never got gastric bypass, you fucking weirdo. Never did. Glad you're here, though, man. Thanks for coming through the quartering. So, should I listen to accounts that just solely hate you, Jeremy? That put out misinformation? Like, do you really not know how this shit works? No, don't block them. Leave them. Leave them here. Leave them here. Let them have fun. This is my secondary channel, man, where I get to fuck around. Let them have fun. So you're following what other people say about things? Dude, this is what I'm talking about. And then he wonders why. I had you blocked, you simpleton, on Twitter. And you're still messaging about me. You don't know anything about, and you're sitting there messaging about it, a review I did. I don't follow you, I blocked you, and you still, this is why you're talked about by me, Jeremy. And then you have the balls, you coward, to clutch your, which my name is always coming out of your mouth because you sit here and do ass backwards shit like this. And you think I'm going to, like, not step up to you and call you out on your bullshit? Now, don't worry. I'm not going to, there's plenty of other shit to talk about. I'm not going to make another main video on my channel. But you're a hypocrite. You're a coward. You're following troll accounts. The troll accounts that are about you, should I follow them? Or no, but should I use them as evidence? You don't know anything about me. I never had that surgery. And you're too stupid, or you're just gaslighting, to know how reviews work. I gave you the phone number, genius. Call the Federal Trade Commission on that review. Go ahead. Go ahead. Like, you started this. I had you blocked. I was in my lane. And you were in yours, but you can't help it. You can't help it. This is going to end up one day being your downfall because you can't help it. You're so salty that I'm like not like in like you're blindly in your camp. And I've watched like 4 fucking Vosh streams partially in my life. And like you bring them up like a jealous girlfriend or something. What's going on here, Jeremy? Talk to me. Come on. Talk to me. Let's have a discussion about this, bro. I know you like getting your evidence against me from troll accounts, but let's discuss it. Are you okay? Are you feeling okay? He has no evidence. I didn't have the fucking surgery. I swear on the lives of my 3 children I didn't have the surgery. These are reject going by troll accounts who also know nothing about me. But, you know, he has to destroy me because I'm a communist, as you remember. What's the matter, Jeremy? You didn't like that I put up actual evidence with receipts of you being a hypocritical piece of garbage? What's the matter, Jeremy? I thought you're anti-cancel culture, Jeremy. But you sit there, oh my God, Rich is so mean to me and he's a communist, so I'm going to try to cancel him for something from 10 years ago that he already apologized for. Isn't that what cancel culture does? Aren't you against cancel culture? Isn't that what you're supposed to be championing against? I don't care. Dude, if they could see the receipts and still want to leave, goodbye. You're obsessed with numbers because you want to build an army? Build your army. Your per viewership, if you want to get into numbers, your per viewership per video, granted you put out like 17 fucking videos a day, is not that different from mine. So, but I don't bring up the numbers. You do. Because you jerk off to them. And you're a sad, angry man. And this is an ego stroke to you. And it's pathetic. And if you think I'm not going to say something or be afraid because you're here, fuck off. Go cry somewhere. Jesus Christ. Let's get... Yeah, he doesn't watch the streams. He doesn't watch the streams. He doesn't watch my YouTube channel, yet he knows I'm streaming about him and knew that I put a review up today. Now, to his defense, I'm going to be objective here, even with him being here being an asshole. I'm sure someone said, hey, Rich put up a review today and he got a TV, which even though every single fucking reviewer 99.9% of the time gets to keep the sample products because it would be a pain in the major fucking ass to repack up a 65-inch TV. But maybe you should say something about it like a teenage girl does who's jealous of another teenage girl in high school. Great job, Jeremy. Way to not be about cancel culture, bro. You are a hero. You are not hypocritical at all. You are not insane at all. You are who every other YouTuber should look up to on the planet. Bless you. Let's give him an applause, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck off. Fuck you. Stay in your fucking lane, and I'll stay in my lane. I don't care how many subs you have. You are garbage. You're shit. Moving right along. Some men just like to, but yeah, pretty much. Bradley Roberts. No, they're not the same person. That I do know, DBZ. They're not the same person. Things could, like, dude, even when what's his name comes here, I don't, you know what? Honestly, I don't even dislike Keemstar. I know he, like, for some reason he thinks that I lick his boots because I don't hate him. It's not that I'm like a fan. I can't remember the last time I watched an episode of Drama Alert, but who cares? Like, oh no, Keemstar's here. Oh my God, let me hide. He has more subs than me. Oh my God. Like, that's what fucking what's his name did. Steven Crowder did. Like, when Sam Cedar came on and he was like, oh, I got more subs than you. All of a sudden, fucking Steven Crowder sounded like Julia Child. Like, what? Oh, you based. I have 6 million subs and you have 1 million. I'm like, motherfucker, you'll go to a college campus and own Change My Mind. Oh, but those aren't debates. What is he doing? Dude, I rage about, I was just talking about only other things before. So why are you here with the audio off? That's even weirder. Like, what are you doing? Why are you here then? Why are you here with the audio off? Who watches any kind of content with the audio off unless it's porn? I'm owning him right now. I'm in his stream and not listening to him. Damn, you got me. Wow. That's some next level ownage right there. Gaslighting 101, ladies and gentlemen. That's you go. So why don't you actually listen to what I'm saying? Or are you afraid to listen to what I'm saying, Jeremy? So you're following trolls. You're a YouTuber with over 1 million subscribers that supposedly is anti-cancel culture. You're supposedly anti-bullying. You say this in your videos. At least you try. That's your Dr. Jekyll side, which is on your YouTube videos. I know it's a crock of shit, but you're actually a piece of garbage that's pro-trolling, pro-cancel culture. Because you'll try to cancel anybody you don't like. You wanted to cancel me because I'm a communist, according to you. Your whole foundation is built on lies. Period. End of discussion. There's no debate about this. You say you're anti-cancel culture, but you cancel. You don't like trolling, but you're following trolls to get information about me, which is factually not true. What does that make you? Why are you here? You're just like a troll that slipped through the system. That's what you are. Dawn of the Griftering, I'm not going into if he's drinking or not. People were saying that this is what he does. I don't know. He said he was stone sober when he did that before. So, which isn't really a defense. It actually makes what he did worse. So if DSP and Wings outrank me, why aren't you in their streams? Why are you? No. I mean that I said that the wrong way. Why are you here? If I'm not relevant enough to talk about, why are you here? I don't go to other people's streams that I don't like and sit there and chat in the streams. It's like you kind of have like a angry girlfriend vibe going on. It's weird. Like, I don't do that. That's something I don't do. Like, I'm not a fan of Pat the NES Punk. He literally called me a piece of garbage recently. Shout out to Pat. What I do is I just do my own thing. I mean, I've actually had many of his Intellivision Amico videos on here and have agreed with a lot of his takes because here's the thing, Jeremy, I actually have self-confidence, and even if I don't like someone, I could still agree with them and not try to shit on them. Like a lot of 99% of their takes with the Amico, I agree with. Do they like me? No. Do I like them? No. But I'm not insecure where I need someone to like me to agree with them. I'm drinking your gastric bypass juice? Are you drinking? Like, no. Not my. Is there juice from gastric bypasses? Again, I'm not sure. I didn't have it. But are you drinking something else? I don't know. That's kind of a weird thing to say. Like, so hold on. You want to, I have to do this. The canned applause. You want to drink my bodily fluids, you're saying? Team, I'm getting there. Yes, sir. I've also noticed that ROMs Mania is now charging a premium for ROMs. Oh, Jesus. I just wanted to get guitar, even for Nintendo ones. Your thoughts on why Nintendo hasn't gone after them? I don't know. I'm sure they will. Dude, let him be, though. But Tipster, I didn't bring him here. Like, you say it's cringe. I didn't bring him here. I had him blocked on Twitter. I unblocked him when I found out he was saying that my review was unethical and someone sent me a screenshot of it. I'm not putting lights to these matches. I'm not lighting the fuel here. Jeremy, I'm not sitting here fighting with you because of a dating profile, dude. Why don't just do your own thing? If you want to bring up my name in a live stream or whatever, have at it. Go ahead. Do whatever the fuck you need to do. But if you're going to sit there today and try to tell people that I was shilling for a television when I factually wasn't, when you have 1 million+ subscribers on YouTube and hundreds of thousands of followers, or 100,000+ followers on Twitter, yeah. And the funniest thing was, before I even knew that you tweeted that, people thought I was doing it because of what you said. There were people in the comments, a lot of comments saying, "How, he's got the television. That isn't that being paid?" No, it's not being paid. No, okay. No, I just wanted to make sure you knew, Tipster. I'm not like getting defensive. I don't want you to think that, but it's not like I was sniffing a quartering fart and then put on Twitter how it smelled. That was a weird. That's almost as bad as the gastric bypass one. Now I have to take back that was weird. I'm sorry. Keemstar ain't coming. If Keemstar's coming here, this is Rich's biggest. Dude, Jeremy, I thought you were against cancel culture. Why would I delete my channel? Why don't you let the public decide how my performance is? I wouldn't tell anyone to delete your channel. I'm sure eventually, and I'm not wishing for this, I'm just being realistic with you because of how you act. You're going to fuck up to the point that things are going to implode for you. Maybe not. But you being here right now doing what you're doing kind of indicates that to me. Tipster's like, which I don't blame him. Tipster's like, yo, this is all free real estate. I don't blame you. I'll do the same thing. Here's gorging on Pastor Manning's juice. Well played. Well, here you go, Rich. You deserve this. Thanks for making me laugh. Nita, you're welcome. So, yes, I did see. Did I see your super chat? Yeah, I did. So, we'll see what happens. I'm sure Nintendo will eventually. He's gorging on He said he wasn't listening, but he's responding to what you... Dude, I know. And imagine following people that you know are putting out misinformation, which I'm sure, I hope he's smart enough to realize, and being... I'm following troll channels and I support them. That's a real good look to have, man. That is great. Excellent. That I'm sure that won't come back eventually and bite you in the ass, Jeremy. I'm sure it won't. Hey, you may be actually in cahoots with them right now and doing all this to garner more intel of what I don't know, but sure. But it's not for a guy who really is obsessed with his numbers and his platform. You acting like this is not going to work out well for you in the long term. I'm just saying. Mr. Hambley. I'm going to drink my coffee. You'll know you need to sort this stuff out. I watch both your channels, please. I don't like this food. But, dude, here's the thing, though. If I was... I've made countless videos talking about other corporations, people who work for industries. Why is it when a YouTuber doesn't like a take of another YouTuber, people are like, oh, guys, don't fight. I'm not fighting. Like, I'm not going to, like, go and challenge him to a boxing match, even though maybe 2016 Rich would have went through with that, Jeremy, but, you know, being 40 with 3 kids, that's not going to happen. But, like, it is what it is, man. I call out his takes. I don't go into his personal life. I don't go follow. Or, you know what? There was one that had a bunch of interesting of Jeremy's old tweets that were deleted when supposedly, I don't know if he actually was, he may have been stone sober, which would have made it worse, because it was entertaining. But I don't use like that Twitter handles tweets or the screen caps they have, like, oh, Jeremy, look at this. Oh, Jeremy, look at this. Oh, Jeremy, and like use it as ammo against him. I just talk about the stupid shit that he does and says that he's doing right here, right now in the stream. Like, I wouldn't bring his personal life into it. I wouldn't, if he had a dating profile, he's married, I know. But if he had I wouldn't bring up his dating profile. I wouldn't do any of that shit. But to him, it's all fair game. You have no standards, bro. The standards that you say you have, you don't abide by. You're just as bad as the people that you call out. That's what you want to know about my problem with you. It's that. That's why I jumped before you even knew that I had issues with you. That's when I jumped off the train way before you even knew, bro, because I saw through your grift. Be mad if you want, but that's it. I would have left it at that, but you wanted to go further. Sometimes you do get brought up in the streams. I'll be the first to say it. Because people either come with me at things, or when I talk about grifting, you're one of the first people that I think of. But I don't go beyond, like, your content. So go ahead, man. That's a good look. Keep, I'll end it here. We'll keep moving. Keep using troll channels as evidence or non-existent evidence, and you know, it's a real good character. It looks like real good characters for you to have. It's going to work out well in the end for you, bro. Going to work out real well. Best of luck to you. Cheers. Oh, the stream's going wonderful. He gets beer balls. I don't know. I look, here's the thing. Unlike him, I went by what other people were telling me, but I said supposedly, and I made sure to use the word supposedly. This is what people said, that he's on the sauce, he gets stuff, and then either his social media manager, which fine, supposedly, I know she's real, a human that works with him. I don't know if she's actually managing. Then the next day, either she or he himself will come in and clean up the mess that was done on social media. Yeah, imagine quoting known troll channels proudly. That's such a bad take. And he admitted to it to almost 1,000 people right now. So he can't deny that he just did it. Like, like why would you do that? What do you do, David G? All right, guys. So you know what? Goodbye. You know, I'm supposed to sit here and so I'm defending myself against someone saying that I was unethical with something, and someone putting up my personal information, and I'm supposed to. So David G and AP, you could leave. Goodbye. See you later. If you don't like that I'm not sucking dear leader's metaphorical dick, then there's the door. Fuck off then. You could fuck off too. If the gas, dude, I don't know. I'm not going into that stuff. I'll still have a limit. I don't know Jeremy well to know what he does in his personal life or if he drinks or not. I don't know. I can agree with you. The quartering started this. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. It's not that I'm like attacking him. He started shit with me and I'm calling him out. And you're pissed off at it? Goodbye. See you later. Like, no, he's allowed to say nasty, heinous shit about you and you can't respond to it. That's the way I like it because I watch both of you. Fucking off. If he frequently continues to keep going back and forth with you and will you block him? I already had him blocked. I should probably re-block him, even though it doesn't really matter because he still spies on my fucking account anyway, or people are sending him shit that he calls out, probably troll channels. That's, like I said, dude, excellent look. Excellent look doing that. Oh, but he's just joking, though. He's just putting up Facebook posts from over a decade ago and going into your dating profile from over a it's not over a decade ago, but because he's just messing around, dude. It's just friendly banter, saying that you're a creep and you should take care of your kids. That's what friends do. I wish I had the Friends theme. I would play it right now, or he could eat shit. Christ, and people want me to sit here and not say anything? Go. Delusional. AP, are you, like, I don't, like, is your IQ low? Did you not see anything that I just talked about? What is delusional about anything I'm saying? I understand you like him and you're not mad and you're mad that I'm saying things about him, but I'm not even saying it rhetorically. What was delusional about what I just said? He quoted a troll channel. He put up a Facebook post. That's fact. I had the evidence. He put up my dating profile. Again, the evidence was there. What am I delusional about? What am I making up? What should I just, relax about? Please tell me. And again, like, I'm just Curious. I'm not even saying it to be rhetorical or be a dick. Nah, I'm not going to unmod him. I'm not. Let him have his take. AP's been here for a very long time. No one time him out. No one block him. If this, whatever, you're allowed to have a differing opinion. Even the Tech Time team, who usually doesn't agree with me on quartering stuff, is saying that I'm a little bit justified here. Like, anyway. Where did I get this big styrofoam cup? When I, sip on my lean, that's where I drink it. I don't know. They're oversized. I didn't mean to get them this big, but so I drink my coffee. The nice thing is I like black coffee when it's not hot, so it cools it off quicker. I could put ice in it, but the ice dilutes it. Call Me Carson just uploaded. Also, can you get an OG fan, get a mod? Yeah, Skyman Legacy, you can get a mod. I know you from my other channel, bro. You're a mod already. You're a mod, dude. But it already tells me it said I could unmod. So you're a mod. Skyman, I'll unmod you and remod you. So remove moderator. Add moderator. Just to make sure. So yeah, I should keep them blocked and, do I know I'm feeding the I'm buying the bait? Of course. Whoa, hold on. What is? Well, that was fun. That was a Patrick, thank you for giving me the wiener. I appreciate it. Just gave you my wiener. That's all. I'll put some mustard on it, pal. Yeah, I mean, of course, like I know I probably took the bait. Again, I'm not making a video on this. I will move on from this topic. Again, I encourage, if Jeremy truly has a moral concern about the ethics in my current review today, I encourage him to call the Federal Trade Commission. I used to be like that quarter pounder dude every now and then when I was like 12, 20 plus years. Something went wrong with that burger. Dude, I don't know, man. It's just... But anyway. Yeah, and again, like I'm not being baited into making another video. And that's it. So Mari, that's it. I have my pizza. I have my manhole. That's the way life should be. It should be that simple. I don't even like. I guess I say pork, but I can't remember the last time I had fucking ribs. I wouldn't mind changing that. Soul Infinite, what's the requirements? You are another one who is an OG mod. That's all you had to do is say, I remember. Like, I tried to remember, and I think I have a better set of mods here because I went 99.9% by names. I remember that were mods on my other channel, meaning that they must have been good because I remember them. So to make a video, that's fine. I don't blame him. I would make a video too, Tipster. Let him make one. That's okay. That doesn't bother me. That's his job. That's what he does every day. He talked about the Ricky Berwick thing, which I'm talking about tomorrow. I don't blame him. You know. So, it is what it is. That was a fun few... I love how the viewership went up. That was a fun few minutes. It's not enjoyable. It's just weird. Like, imagine me, like, disagreeing, and I always bring them up because there's just such a perfect example, just disagreeing with Pat and Ian on the Intellivision Amico just because I don't like them. Like, that's so irresponsible. Like, I'm going to be like, hey, I got to agree with their take because it's on point. Like, that's just I don't know. But no, I ain't making a video. Nope. And the beauty of it is, and that's the thing too, that's where I don't agree with AP and the other guy who left by now, which goodbye, is that he just made himself look terrible with close to 1,000 concurrent people watching. And this stream is going to stay public. I'm not making a video, but the stream will be here. And it's all there. Like, why would you do that? That was such a bad thing to do. So Jeremy, I watched the high since he's not here anymore, but you don't get to call him a bad dad and infer so anyway. It is what it is, man. It is. People are right though. Let's move on. Let's I'm sorry. The fact that we still get heated over needless bullshit is really sad because it's human beings, dude. Now we could be at each other's throats with the with the press of a button on our smartphones. What a time to be alive. And human beings want to move on to AI. Like, we are going to destroy ourselves. We don't have the emotional intelligence to handle Twitter. And we want to move on to a fucking robot that's as smart as us, if not smarter. Whoa, man, that is a recipe for fucking destruction. That is a recipe for destruction. No, I ain't making a video about the quarter. I guarantee you I'm not making a video about the quartering tomorrow. I don't even want it to go there. I don't want to, that's one thing I like about this channel too, is I could be, not to use a quartering term, but it does work, spicier here. I don't want to, it's over. If shit like this happens, it'll come to this channel. Where, hey, it's interesting. It's not necessarily enjoyable, but it's interesting. No, man, I already got 3 videos lined up for tomorrow, bro. I assure you there's not going to be a video on this. Zeb Carlson got promoted. Congratulations, man. All kidding aside, that's awesome. You know, so, it's a good feeling. Rich, no, I know I've said things like that about other people before and it has happened. But no, it's just, I will say, I really did not, and I said this before too, I did not expect that video to explode the way it did. I'll even admit that if I knew it was going to explode to the level that it did, that quartering video I recently made, I probably wouldn't have made it. Not because it's not true, just because I simply don't want to deal with it. That video is still a thorn in my side. You know, so for everyone thinking that it's like I do it for free real estate, no, I lose subscribers when I do it, which kind of don't really care. And it just brings a lot of shit. And it's even with the viewership that it's got, it's not like, oh man, I got that Lambo in the driveway. Thanks, Jeremy. Really? No, I haven't checked that, Black. So that's a good question with that Bella chick, man. That's a fucking freak show right there. Yeah, that was a dud because the goddamn... I got to get a real soundboard. I give up. That's why I didn't open up the XL one yet, because this is not... It is not holding up as a soundboard. So, no, you know, I know there's a lot of people who think like, oh, that's just free real. Like, no, that's not really how. Like, yeah, there are videos that I've admitted them before. Look, I enjoy talking about Soulja Boy. It brings joy to my heart to let people know how much of a erratic fraud that he is. And yes, it does get great viewerships. Not only do I enjoy talking about it, it is free real estate. But it doesn't benefit me. The negatives outweigh the positives when you talk about someone like that. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, the sound, like, this is why I haven't opened. If everyone's like, Rich, we always say you're going to get the Steam Deck X or Stream Deck XL out. I always mix up those names now. What's the deal, bro? Like, yeah. I don't think I'm going to use this much longer. Obviously, the soundboard is fun and it works with the streams. But yeah, no. Yeah, so this was an interesting stream tonight, man. But I'm very happy for the OnlyFans workers. Look, you could have your opinion and that's fine. I'm not, you know, I've never, like I said, I've never signed up to an OnlyFans. But if people choose to support someone because they want to see their titties or penis or whatever, and as long as it's all legal and consenting, I don't really see what the big fucking deal is. I really, really don't. Got a PS5, just got a cancel GameStop bundle. Oh, so wait, the other stuff didn't come yet, you're going to cancel it? I think that's what you mean. I'll give you that. It's a Stream Deck. I've been using it as a soundboard, but I'm probably going to get the Rodecaster Pro because I can't deal with this thing. It annoys me. And that's why I didn't open up the Steam, because I'm probably going to return it. I've had it. I don't even know if I can. Had it for a while. Finally secured PS5 retail price on Amazon after buying my own bot. Can't wait to play like 3 games on it. Well, yeah, there's that's the problem with this generation right now. I mean, there's obviously more exclusives on the PlayStation 5 right now for a fact. But it's kind of been a failure to launch, and admittedly, it's not really anyone's fault because of COVID. Unsub from the Filet-O-Fish Pounder along. Thumbnails were cringe, and all he did was read articles, and monotone. He seemed promising at first. Look, I'm not going to... Look, if you want... To the guy who was raging before, I don't want to hear this, and like, look, you don't want to hear it, and you want to unsub to me because I literally spit facts. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. But you like his shit, Like, I don't have an ego like that where it's like, oh my God, how dare you sub to him? Like, I don't... Fine, fucking sub. I don't give a shit. But, you know, for people who don't want me to, like, how dare you talk about him? Like, come on, man. Saltana, I had to retweet you. What the... Like, what, he's drinking my gastric bypass juices. What was that? Like, can we just... All right, I'll stop bringing it. That was fucking insane. That was so weird. Oh, my God. Got Halo Series X and an... Oh, shit, man. You're a lucky motherfucker. I wish I even knew that was a thing today. God damn it. Yeah, I should have just screamed 1776 to him. I was just like, that's one for the books, man. I'm glad I had witnesses to that one. That was one for the books. That's like that line from Happy Gilmore, I believe, or I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast. And Happy Gilmore was like, you eat pieces of shit for breakfast? And the guy was like, fuck. Like, it's like, why? Who says that? At least that's a kind of like a piece of shit. Like, that's a thing that people call people. I've called Jeremy that a few times, but like, all right. Anyway, so Scott, that's fucking amazing. I'm kind of jealous. That would be a nice thing to unbox. Fuck. I got some other interesting videos come up though. I got that controller. from, there's going to be an asterisk to that controller. It's a lot of money. It's going to be pretty, but they're not being fully transparent at how they're modding that PS5 controller. Off topic, don't mind telling us about Ricky Berwick. He had a video. Let me look it up. Oh my God! You said that's a picture of Ron Jeremy, and there is an eggplant on his penis. Let me look it up. Ricky Berwick. Ricky Berwick. Let me see here. That's not pizza. Wait, did he take the video down? Hold on. Let me find it. Battlefield 5 Pacific multiplayer is really good, totally different. I haven't played the Gamer Girl, Bastric Pie Pass Water when. Yeah, coming soon. I gotta find it, man. I'm sure it's... Where is this? Hold on. So demonstrated. Can it open in YouTube? Of course it can't. That would be logical. Yeah, now it's opening in YouTube. No, it's not. Here it is. Oh, wow. We're good for Ricky Berwick, man. He's moving in on 3 million subs. So this is how, like, he has this video joking around showing, like, a Mario Maker level. And it wasn't his level. Now, the person who I'm not going to name, I may not even name him in the video because I don't want anyone going after them, you know. Or I don't want anyone going after them. I genuinely mean that. But I don't even want it in the video because people were like, oh, Rich is bullying. And I'm like, no, I'm not. This person who made the video like 2 years ago and no even knew it existed. Like, he stole my content. I'm like, nope, what Ricky did is the epitome of a transformative work. He didn't just flat out. Now, if he just showed your video of Mario Maker and just mirrored it, yes, that's stealing your work. What he did with him in it is transformative legally that's a fact. Did you hear about the Nirvana lawsuit? No, I did not. What happened with that? Just ignore him now. I'm not using the baiting. Let it be. Yeah, but that was 100% fair use. And this person who made the video like a couple years ago is like, he stole my content. And I'm like, no. That's like someone like, that's basically, you're doing the same thing that The Verge did when I did that live stream years ago. And they tried to shoot it down and sweep it under the rug. Fun fact, mentioning that, by the way, the guy who's like the head editor. Oh no, what is this? Oh, okay. Corey, congrats on getting the console. What is someone else tweeting at me here? Yes, that's the one I'm talking about. Top loaded. That's the one I'm talking about. So now they're trying to say that, and I'm sure it's probably to get traction their way, that he stole their, like, no, he didn't fucking steal it, dude. Then everyone on YouTube is a fucking thief then. Like, we have to stop this shit. Oh, apparently there was another computer crying up finding where I guess someone looks like Gabe Newell. Dude, what about that guy with the mustache? He had an incredible, Scott, I think his name was. He had an incredible mustache. Hey, Dick, how's it going? See what I did there? Oh, you sound like the guy I used to work with at AC Moore. Press F for AC Moore. They are no longer here. Whoa! God, that was such an awful job. The baby on the cover of their Nevermind album is suing the producers and the label. Really? Really? I wonder how old that baby is now. Because that was from 91, so they're obviously a full-grown adult by far. Yeah, he's like 30, yeah. At least. Could someone screen cap the quartering there? Not going to make a video on it. Just, I don't have my actual keyboard here that has the print screen. Like, dude, what are you doing? Like, do you want to? Are you, like, begging to destroy your career right now? I'm just curious. Like, that's an awful idea what you just did. Like, what are you doing? Are you okay? Oh my God. Yeah, like Ricardo. The last time I was called Ricardo besides you, Jeremy, was my Spanish teacher in my freshman year of high school. Like, and he super chatted that to me. Hey, bless him. Dude, like, I don't know who is, like, if he is drinking, someone, like, should just dive bomb in front of whether he's on a tablet or his phone or a computer. Like, stop him now. For his own sake, stop him. Oh, my God. I was sent a screen cap on Twitter. Thank you. No, I'm not reporting shit, dude, but that is just an awful look that I will, which I'm sure one of these days I'll have to use. I never flagged your videos. I'm not going into that whole shit, man. I'm not going into that whole shit. I literally haven't flagged the video probably in about 10 years. I'm not doing that whole, oh, to be a real tough guy thing. No, not doing it. Go work on content, bro. You have a business that you have employees. Shouldn't that be what you're focusing on right now? Shouldn't that be what you're worrying about? Like, yeah, this is such an awful look for him. Like, what are you thinking? If you really have a bunch of people on your payroll and they're making a living working with you, they should be shitting themselves right now that their boss is doing this. This is like, what are you, like, imagine like Tim Cook was like drunk tweeting. I don't know if he's drunk. He may very well be sober. Not making it any better, making it worse, actually. Like, you just stop, dude. Just go make videos, relax. Don't have a beer. Like, well, then it was like a troll. Yeah, if it was a troll channel, of course, dude. Jeremy, just move on, bro. Go on with things. You are not, this is not making you look good right now at all. Like, move on with your day. Go do what you got to do. Stop being in cahoots with trolls to give them things to snip out and make videos about, and do what you got to do. Worry about your business. Yeah, dude, go to bed, get some sleep. Like, go do something. Yeah, at this point, even if it's a super chat, I'm going to ignore him. Like, yes, the video where Review China USA, which, where he said that he admitted it was a lie and he paid someone on Fiverr to do it, where he said, I sexually assaulted someone. Jeremy, you got me. Okay, yes. Caught in 4K. Instant regret. I did actually flag that one. Oh, no. You got me, dude. Oh. Like, relax a little bit. Do you want a seltzer, Jeremy? I could send you one. Like, this is so, like, someone should make a compilation of Jeremy every time he said Brie Larson. Well, hasn't he made, like, what was it, like 50 videos? Like, yeah, what the guy that admitted that he paid someone on Fiverr to pretend to make that video? Yeah, I think I'm justified in flagging that. But he's too busy putting googly eyes on people. Who does that? I don't even know who does that. The drinking is at it again. Like, this is... And everyone's like, block him, but why would I block him? Why don't I just let him keep digging his own grave? Like, it just keep going. He drank my non-existent gastric bypass juices. I don't know what's going on. This is not... Like, supposedly he has employees. If my boss was acting like this and putting my job on the line, I would be freaking the fuck out right now. Oh, man, the drinking, I think, yeah, it is what it is, dude. Yeah, it is what it is. He deleted messages. Oh, man. There's way too many people here. I'm sure that there are people that have kept track of it. Oh, for Christ's sake, man. But I remember, though, and this is back in like 2017, I was on, I think it was Andy Worski when he was still on YouTube. And I was like, he was talking about BetterHelp, and like he didn't agree with my take on there. So I went on there and talked about it. And it was whatchamacall, who came on? Keemstar came on. He's like, show your flag history. And it was like, even from back then, it was like almost a decade ago, the last time I flagged somebody. And he's like, oh, but look, you flagged like 12 people. And it was like old dead accounts that didn't even show the information anymore. I'm like, oh, man, you got me. Yeah, leave the comments. Leave them. Unless you don't want to, if you're trying to damage control. But leave him. Let him go. None of this is making him look good. Oh, no, if you block him, it'll just make him go at like 100 miles an hour. If you block him. It doesn't... That's like his... I blocked him on Twitter. I probably should have kept him blocked, to be quite honest with you. But imagine DSP and Wings going at each other. That would be actually kind of entertaining, but I don't want to see that happen, though. I think... So, yeah. All right, guys. Anyway, that was an interesting stream that will remain public. Oh, he deleted it himself? Oh, Jeremy, that's not... Dude, that looks so bad. That looks so... But it's okay. Hey. It's all here. Bless your heart, Jeremy. Thank you for exposing yourself. It's going to work out well for you. I'm going to go get some sleep. And thank you, everyone, for coming through. Regular chat, super chat. I appreciate all of you, including the quartering. And I will see you guys tomorrow with more videos. Oh, man, that was such a bad idea, dude. But God bless you.